Welcome, everybody, to Wednesday Night Live. We have a special guest tonight that's going to be my co-host. Melody couldn't make it. She fell off her stripper pole. So, let's welcome the Zinger Meter Lady.
I am special, that's for sure.
Well, we got a big show lined up for tonight. We have a special guest tonight. Ira Miller's going to be here. So anybody that's got your real estate questions, he's the guy to talk to, because everybody knows that I know absolutely nothing about any of this.
Or anything.
Most things. Except trucks. I know trucks. Let me do a little pitching. Anybody that... Oh, by the way, no, wait a minute. We had a super chat a while ago. I looked at it. I seen it.
Thank you, BK.
Who was it?
BK.
Did he have a message on there with his super chat? I don't see that here. Hold on a minute. I'll go back up here. It says, let's start this show off properly with an early super chat. Yes, let's do that.
Thank you for the super chat.
Got my attention.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do.
Yes, I do.
Thank you for the super chat.
Times two. Anybody who wants Villages magazines, I've got some right here. Can you see them? There they are. You get two of them, north and south.
They're not magazines, they're maps.
Didn't I say maps?
No.
Oh, I'm looking at a magazine down here. That's why I said that. Yeah. $10 or more super chat, and then I'll send you a map. And what else was it? $5 or more super chat, and you will get a Brownwood beer koozie and a Brownwood rock. I don't know what it is. What do you call that? You tell me, Deb. What do you call that? Can you see it?
That's a coaster.
It's a rock.
It's a stone coaster that absorbs moisture in the hole in your golf cart. So when you put your cold beer down there, the moisture has someplace to go.
Huh.
I don't know why I know that, but I do.
My golf cart's got little pinholes everywhere, so it's waterproof. Anything that gets in the coaster, it just rolls, or the cup holder just comes out.
You need a new golf cart.
That is a useless item.
And yet, somebody wants that.
Maybe they do, maybe not. I don't
One
know.
man's treasure is another man's junk. Who knows?
Yeah, okay. We all recognize that, don't we? Pick me, pick me, pick me. This is for those that show up to the show early. Deb's going to pick somebody out of chat. One person out of chat, Deb. Let me know when you got somebody.
One? I've got
One, just one.
favorites.
Whoever says pick me.
Oh, pick me. Okay.
Yeah, they have to say pick me.
I'm waiting. Oh, okay. I see somebody. How about Rock? Can I tell you who it is?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Rock Gottenson. I'm sorry. Let's just say Rock. Rock Gottinger.
Rock Gottinger. Let me write it down so I don't forget.
Gottinger. Rock.
That's a great name, ain't it? Rock. Rock.
That's as good as brick.
It's like having a girlfriend and she calls you a rock. You let everybody think what they want.
Or stone, because you don't have a stone.
Rock, look behind me here. You see 3 boxes. 1, 2, and 3. This is a simple thing. 2 boxes has a prize in it. 1 does not. It's totally empty. And trust me when I tell you, it's like my head. It's totally empty.
Wasteland. Empty. Nothing in it.
You're going to put it in the chat, and Deb will keep an eye out for it. You're going to put it in the chat. Which box do you want? 1, 2, or 3? It's that simple.
Let me see. I don't see anything yet.
Huh?
I don't see anything yet.
Well, chat might be running a little slow. It does. I've got
Back to me, Roddy.
I've I've got the YouTube chat, and I've also got this chat both up, and so far I don't see anything either.
Yeah, if any of my other people like you or Linda see Rock, let me know what number you picked. I personally went wrong with you.
Come on, Rock. We ain't got all day. Pick something. Everybody else is picking something for him.
Yeah. Who's your stand-in pick for you, Rock? Is it Dave or what?
I don't know, but if he don't pick pretty soon, we're gonna pick somebody else.
Rock, you've only got a few seconds. He has a very short attention span, so you gotta get it in there. Don't make me sorry I picked you. I'm not seeing it, right?
Rock, come on, man. Come on, dude. Pick something.
Rock, are you there?
Okay. Let's pretend we didn't do anything. We're going to start totally over.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
then
y'all
I'm gonna
recognize
have to
that, right? Pick me, pick me, pick me. Pick
Are we
somebody
starting
else.
all over?
Yeah, we're starting over. Rock didn't give us an answer, so we're starting over.
Okay, I'm going to say Dave Kozak.
David Kozak.
Rock got back to me. Or no, it says Rock said pick me, but no, he didn't give me a number. So Dave Kozak.
Okay, David. Turn this down.
David put a lot of numbers in beforehand.
Oh, he's already picked a number?
So David, what number do you want?
Pick a number, Dave. 1, 2, or 3.
Come on, Dave. I picked you. Don't make me sorry. Dave, are you talking to the other guy?
I don't know. Chat's working, right? I see everybody.
Yeah. David had numbers in there earlier, but Dave, we're going to have a time limit here. This was your idea of the game. This was just brilliant.
I did it once before and it worked perfectly. We had no problem at all. I don't know why.
Somebody's not paying attention. Well, yeah, Dave, you gotta get in there, bud.
Yeah, I see it back here. Dave Kozak says, pick me. So he's got to give us the number. Oh, we got to stop here for right now. And Kelly, let me turn this up so you can hear it. Hear the coin fall in the drawer? I just put that in. Thanks for
boys into their toys.
Thanks for the super chat, Ann. $4.99. Appreciate it.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do.
We're killing time waiting for David Kozak to tell us what number he picked.
Can we go by a number that he picked before when he was just throwing numbers out there?
I don't know why they wouldn't just tell you again. It takes about 2 seconds to type it in.
Yeah.
3 sand. That's all you got to do. 1 sand.
Oh, you know what? At 7:12, Rock got back to us with a number, but that doesn't help now, huh?
Nope, it's too late. I ain't got all day to wait here. And if we don't get something from David pretty soon, I'm moving on.
I don't know what to tell you. Here's new comments. Let's see. Long Island Vin says Rock is with Dave, so they're not.
Are they at a local bar? Oh my God.
This shouldn't be that hard. Those gifts better be really good, but
I don't know. Jeez. This is crazy. David Kozak right there, number 3.
Number 3. Yay, Dave. I would have picked 2, but go ahead.
Hey, look, if you guys are going to play the games, sit by your computer. Don't be walking around the house and then come back and play the game.
Let's see what Dave won.
Let's see what Dave won.
He went after the tallest ones.
Yeah, he did.
But
I
that's
had to.
happy.
Oh, David, he gets the Inside the Bubble book by Ryan Arison.
Wow, Dave.
That's a great prize because I think Ryan sells these for like $46 or something.
So send it first class so he gets it right away.
Well, he'll probably get it faster than what he did when he gave us a number.
Don't eliminate your listeners.
Oh, good Lord. I got something for you.
Dave's happy for it.
Yeah.
Smoother than your grandpa's head. Woo! Woo!
You don't pay for those, do you? Because that's so sad.
Oh, no, you don't mean that. You like it, right?
No.
Let's hear it, Deb. Class up. Class up.
That's your first class part, isn't it?
I have another one. You want to hear it?
No.
Okay. You like this one better then?
No.
Oh. I got to send Linda an invitation here.
Did you need to say something to Ryan?
Wait a minute. Tell us a joke.
I have a joke. I even wrote it down. Why does Hamlet take so long in the bathroom?
Why?
Because he can't decide whether to pee or not to pee.
You got that off Alexa, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I was a busy person today. I didn't have a lot of time.
You and Sue were out. You were out with Sue all day, so you didn't do anything. So
I ate. I shopped. You wanted me to be funny.
I got a joke. I got a joke for you.
Okay.
Okay, Google, pull my finger.
Excuse me.
You know how many times you've done that? Retire that already. Yes, Tony, Ira is going to be on after we clear out all this nonsense. Ira will be on. Hang in there, Tony.
You better take your blood pressure pill, Deb. Your cheeks are starting to get red.
That's the wine. David wants to know.
Hey, this is the news. Wait a minute. This is the news part of the show, and you're ruining it all. Now for Sumter Landing in Spanish Springs news, here's the news lady, Deb.
Well, I was in Spanish Springs today, Skip, and let me report. Yes, indeed. Demshaw's is closed. They seem to think they might be able to come back once the town square's open, the Sharon opens, people start coming back to the square. There's hope that they'll get to come back. We also noticed that, Kilwin's ice cream, and they have to die for chocolate, is hurting because business isn't that good at the square. So if you have some time, gone over there and get some ice cream. Sue and I did a video on that you'll be seeing some Thursday. Their ice cream, their chocolate, it's wonderful, but you need to go up to Spanish Springs to give them some business. You know, the business they're getting is the apartment subject. Where Katie's Bells was, they're thinking of putting apartments up there. A lot of people are excited about it. A lot of people don't like it. I don't have a problem with it. You know, you go to New York City, you got stores on the bottom, you got apartments on the top. It's already built. Why leave it empty? Use it for something. So I don't have a problem with that. Let the viewers kind of give us their comments and see how they feel about that. I think they ruined it when they took cattle barron out, so it's not ever been the same anyhow. So I don't care what they do with it. And I guess they're going to take MVP out of that area and put some apartments because that whole gym was a mess. It was on the second floor. It didn't make any sense. It
Is that what's up there?
was not a good location.
Is that MVP?
Well, they put the golf. Remember the golf?
Yeah.
You used to have to register to get your golf things up there and stuff.
Right.
It made no sense going to the second floor for that. So.
Did they have an elevator?
Yes, they did.
Okay. I just wondered. I've never been in that building, believe it or not. Never been in it.
Doesn't surprise me. Yep. So there's still a lot of things to do in Spanish Springs, and it's a beautiful area. We sat on the ledge around the waterfall, even though there's nothing going on in the square. And the sun was shining, the water was making a fountain noise. It was beautiful spending time there. Dunkin' Donuts is still there. There's the Mexican restaurant. There's still a lot to do in Spanish Springs.
Like what? Sit around and watch them old people die?
Drink coffee, buy things at soft surroundings. They've always got all the dress stores are still open. Pretty soon the movie theater's going to open.
When?
Hopefully. Soon.
Oh,
The dust hasn't settled on that one yet.
It's been closed for months.
Long time to redo that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Kit says, I'm fine with apartments as long as it doesn't get crazy. And, Kit, I don't think the apartments are going to be crazy. The building exists already. So it's going to be internal, whatever they do. You're not going to see it. It shouldn't be a problem.
well,
How do the villages up in the northern section feel about the apartments? Hacienda, they're not excited about those because they're taking out a golf course to build those apartments. People have bought their
I agree. I agree with those people too. I went on record and said that people bought that property, paid premium price because of that country club, and now they took it away from them. It's not right.
And the awful article in the village-owned paper said the developer can do whatever they want. That's their land. So where does that leave the people that buy there?
It just sounds like two sides of a coin here, because this is my land, but I can't do what I want with it. I got to go to ARC. So just a thought. That's all. Just a thought.
If you buy property and you want to see just the golf course and suddenly the golf course is gone and you're looking at apartment buildings, that's not fair.
Well, it's like the old saying, you know what to say about money. Money talks, BS walks. Well, down at Brownwood, the only news I got down there is some of the construction updates. Sue and I went down there. She generally goes with me to make sure I don't get lost. But the development, the development center is there, and they're coming along with it. It's not done, but they're coming along with it. And I've got a side view too. Come on. Is that actually making the picture bigger? This is something new they've added to this software. Watch. That's going smaller. Did it get bigger when I clicked on it? Watch. I'll do it again, Deb.
You wanted me to help you?
Yes.
That's a good picture. That's
Watch
a good picture.
Watch the picture. Watch the picture. It's real easy. See if it gets bigger.
Are you going to change it?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're done.
I don't get paid enough, so
I got to get a different staff. But anyway, that's the development centers coming along. They got, looks like the basic part of the building up. And people was asked where MVP is. It's straight across the street from that. And there it is right there. There's a little sign. They don't have a big gaudy sign hanging out or nothing, but that's it. Just straight across the street. And yeah, I don't know what these buildings are. You girls probably know more about it than I do. There's nobody in them.
see, I don't like those buildings because it looks Caribbean if you ever been to the Bahamas.
Right.
But right beside it is the pretty brick building. And this doesn't look like it belongs in Brownwood.
I said that day one. It just looks odd.
It's very odd.
And here's the side view of it from the corner right there.
Don't like it. Not one of my favorites.
Yeah, there's nobody in it. And the reason why I'm saying that, it may go with what they said about they don't have a demand for commercial property, and that's why they were thinking about apartment buildings, which I think is BS, but that's what they're saying. And there's the other building. They call it the ice plant, but we know that's just the name of the building. But
and you know what's going in there? Hearing aids, I don't know, chiropractic, lawyers. I mean, it's not an exciting shopping strip mall at all.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, not good.
So that's basically going to be, you say, chiropractor, a lawyer, and just
Something like that. It's probably going to be another dental place, you know. We can't see, we can't hear, so that's all they put in here.
I think they ought to put in a strip bar.
I'm not even going to go there. I am not even going to touch that.
They got to give a place for us guys to go hang out.
They have those little benches in front of the stores that husbands hang out in.
Oh, those are so boring. You're sitting next to another old guy, and all he wants to do is talk politics. And that's when I act like I can't hear a thing. I left my hearing aids at home.
Nobody listens to you anymore.
Okay. I've got my Brownwood news out of the way, and we got your most exciting Springs news out of the way. By the way, I'm disappointed on you today.
Now what?
You just look normal.
I've got Harry Potter glasses on, for God's sakes.
Those are your normal glasses you wear anyway.
No, they are not.
They
They're
are
my reading
too.
Glasses. I can't see a thing.
Well, then how have you been doing the
That's
show?
from the dollar store. I think they're gorgeous.
You know,
$1.
I catch you guys in contradictory stuff all the time. Without these glasses, I can't see a thing. That's what you just said. Can't see a thing. But yet, when you and Sue go out and do these videos at the restaurants and I'm looking at you, you're looking at a menu, you don't have your glasses on.
I just lip read the menus. I mean, I have no idea. I order the same thing all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, take that or start
Wait till you
peddling.
see the restaurant review of what we did today. It was so good. I can't wait. Oh my God. Mission Barbecue. Oh, it was wonderful.
Never heard of. Oh, I know where that's at. That's up there as you head toward Mulberry.
It's right across from Steinmart, right in front of the Total Wine.
Oh, no, never mind. That's not it then.
Yeah. Wait till you look into the Two Forks Up. Can I plug my son's gift to us now?
You can do whatever you want. I couldn't stop you anyway.
My son sent, because Sue and I do Two Forks Up, he had forks engraved that says, Deb says yes, Two Forks Up. And he had another one made that says, Sue says yes, Two Forks Up. Because you don't know how many times we get, the waitress comes and picks our plates up and our fork goes with it. And we can't give it our Two Forks Up. So we're going to carry our forks with us from now on. Engraved forks from my son, Justin and Lance. Thank you so much. Love it. Love you.
Thank you, Justin.
I take gifts from anybody for anything. So that's great.
Especially family, right?
Yes.
Today's forecast.
85 degrees, no humidity in the air, and it's going to be the more of the same tomorrow.
Boy, that sure sounds good.
I had a jacket on this morning. I was freaking freezing. It was 69 degrees.
69, my favorite number.
Sue's birth? No, she's 69. She's going to hate me for telling people that.
What?
Her age.
Her birthday? Well, I never mention it because, I leave that up to you guys. Just like I told you when we did the pre-show talk. There are Two Forks Up videos. I never go there. I never read the comments. You guys deal with it. You guys deal with them people out there that want to talk to you about meatless food.
And yet your subscribers love our Two Forks Up.
Do they?
Love it.
Good.
They love us. Yes.
Good. Nobody has sent me anything bad on my email yet. So, you never know. They might someday, and then I'll have to fire all of you. Okay.
I'll be unemployed.
Let's get our Linda in here so she can give us the report of the forest fires out west and let us know how Frank's doing. Okay? Ooh. I got her new intro too. I just like to tease you with that one. This is hers. Unless you don't like it. If she don't like it, then I'll do something else. Ain't got no words. It's just a woman screaming. Here she comes.
Are you having me join the class up the act today? Jeez, guys.
We need
I've been working at it, but Deb's really starting to get under my skin.
And what happened to Melody?
She fell off the stripper pole.
She did that long time ago. She's got to be.
No, that was at her house. That was at her house. She was practicing for some kind of a dancing thing out west. She goes out to Vegas to audition for the show, and on the stripper pole, she did it again. She lost her grip and fell off of it and threw her back out or something.
I need a glass of wine. Cheers.
You live in California by Napa Valley. It should come out of your faucet of your sink.
Hey, I like those forks. Those are cute. What great gift.
Isn't that sweet, my son?
Yeah.
He's the one that got me the T-shirt that said I was the zinger. Yes, he's a very thoughtful son.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to say something while I'm thinking about it. Look down here. I know Deb tried to remind me a while ago, and thank you for that. But like always, I just ignored what I said.
Just like always.
Hey, before you get into stuff, by the way, the chat's doing wonky things today.
Yeah.
People weren't able to respond, and they're asking if you see the questions. Some people are waiting for you to answer some questions. Are you getting the comments tonight?
I'm getting comments. I don't know. I'm getting all of them because apparently after that first game, it just took forever and ever and ever, and they weren't getting back to us for some reason. So YouTube's been kind of glitchy for the last 2 or 3 weeks with stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know that this is a YouTube. Oh, by the way, Bing Kit Schroeder joined my YouTube club. Thank you, Bing, B-E-I-N-G, Bing Kit. Thanks you so much.
Do you have Ira in your green room? Because he was waiting for an invite still too.
I like making an old man wait.
Says one old man to another old man. Okay.
Ira's never had me on his show. So,
Linda, how you doing, honey? How's the fires?
You know, the fires are mostly up
Frank?
north.
how's Frank?
Frank is fine. Frank says, hi, Floyd. Frank is fine. The fires are up north, but we did have an excessive heat alert today because it hit a whole 86 degrees at the coast. So,
Is that a heat alert?
huh?
Is that a heat alert?
It's a heat alert. Yeah, we got a heat alert for 86 degrees.
Is that normal there?
Not if it's 86 degrees. That's why we got an excessive heat warning.
So
Honey, it's California. For people in California, 86 is hot.
I know.
Oh,
We actually had to turn up our thermostats. We had to reserve the use of our electricity because it was overloading everything because it was a whole 86 degrees. Do you believe that?
I can't believe that at 86 degrees you guys were freaking out.
I know. They don't know Florida, do they?
Well,
Heat index 106.
California's weird. For those of you out there that don't know that.
Really?
Yeah, weird. I was reading in the news yesterday,
Yeah.
and California either is getting ready to pass a law or they're talking about passing a law making it illegal in the year 2035 to sell, you know what I'm talking about, right? To sell gasoline
powered cars. Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. And they can't even be hybrids. They've got to be electric only.
Yeah. You can have the old one if you still have one. You can drive it, but you can't. The dealerships out there can't sell any new ones.
Yep.
Only in California.
Good old California. What can I say? Why do you think we're headed to Florida?
Well, I guess the thing is how's California know it's going to happen by the year 2035? They don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know what'll happen by I don't even know what'll happen by 2021 at the rate we're going now.
Amen.
No, that's what I mean. They don't have no idea. So how can they pass a law saying we're not going to do something in that year when they don't know what's going to happen? And I wonder if they realize how many people are going to be putting out of work.
And I don't think California cares too much.
And I got to think that the gas business, whoever those are not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah, they're not going to be real happy about it.
No.
That's for sure.
No.
How much is your gas out there right now? Average.
You know, I haven't been driving around because of COVID. I've been staying at home, so I don't even know what the gas prices are. They're always $1 or $2 or more than it is where you guys are. What is it where you guys are now?
You're asking me. I drive a golf cart.
See?
Seriously, I have no idea. I ain't bought gas in a month. I don't know. Sue's the one that buys the gas.
Oh, where's Sue? Where is Sue today?
She's monitoring.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I saw her earlier, but I didn't.
Yeah. She has to
yeah.
monitor, seeing as how you guys are so rotten at it.
We can't read and talk at the same time, is what he just said.
Yeah,
That's what he just said.
You guys can't read and talk at the same time.
That's what he meant.
That is hard to do. It's true.
I got to do it all: read and talk.
Yeah, you do it
monitor,
all.
and I got to, watch Deb.
Pat your head and rub your tummy at the same time.
But I think you're right. My chat over here on YouTube, I'm looking at YouTube. My chat at YouTube is like not moving.
Yeah, it's freezing. So apologies to everybody if we're not able to respond because we're getting things really slowly.
I think that WrestlerMania said they're going to the RV channel and doing their comments that way because it's not working on this one.
But the RV channel comments will show up right here on your on.
That's why they're going there.
But I'm telling you, mine's not moving.
Why don't you just keep it moving with either Linda or Ira and don't worry about the chats. We got this.
So you're telling me that if everybody goes to the RV channel, the chat's working there, which don't make sense to me. It's just not working on the Villages channel.
Yeah, it's freezing. It's freezing on the Villages channel for some reason. So sorry, everybody. Yeah, our apologies. There's nothing we can do about it, I don't think. So, sorry about that. But anyway, so what's going on?
You're going on. You're the happening dude.
Weren't you paying attention the last half hour?
Okay, if I'm on, then we need to put up my pictures. I always have pictures.
Yes,
Now we're going to do your picture later. Let's bring the old man in here for you because he's probably got to take a nap here in a little bit. You think we ought to?
Sure, bring Ira on board. We got all kinds of questions for Ira.
Oh, good. Tell us a joke while I send him an invitation.
I don't have a joke.
You
Oh,
always
I
come to
got
the show.
another one.
Okay.
I think Deb would save me.
I forgot I didn't write it down.
Oh, God.
Can I tell my other one that I said earlier? No.
Okay, Google. Tell
Why
me
does
a
it
joke.
take Hamlet so long in the bathroom?
For breakfast.
Because he had a pee.
Because he can't decide whether to pee or not to pee.
Oh, that's right. To pee or not to pee.
You paid attention.
To pee or not to pee. That is the question.
So you win what's behind box number 1.
Oh, I do?
I don't know. Does
Let's make up our own game, Deb.
Yes, we don't need him. I have a game suggestion for him, but I don't think he's going to go for it.
Yeah. By the way, Deb touched on it a while ago. I'll touch on it again. Those of you that live in the Villages, people that are watching this that live here in the Villages, you need to start. You need to start shopping at your local stores and your local restaurants because they're really having a hard time.
Yeah.
I've got 2 $25 gift cards for Kilwins up at Spanish Springs.
Ooh,
We were there today.
good prize. That's a good prize. Yeah.
They were given to me by one of my Patreon members that doesn't want nobody to know who he is. I think he's a felon, but I'm not sure. No.
Witness protection
Are
program.
you giving those as prizes today?
Well, I'm not sure what to do with them because, like I said, I want to give them to village people because I want them to go to Spanish Springs and use them to support our businesses here.
Can I suggest a way to get them?
Definitely. Let's do it. Let's do a quick game so somebody can win those prizes.
Well, wait a
If
minute.
you live in the Villages
Yes.
and you have a birthday in October, put your birth date in, and whoever has the closest birthday, the 2 people, can win those gift certificates. How does that sound?
Well, that's a good one, except now the chat's going to have to work.
I have no idea what she even said.
Oh, it's a good game.
Here's what I heard. If you have a birthday in October, put your birthday in. First of all, in what? Second of all, and the 2 of you that have the birthdays closest together will win. Well, who's going to win?
Yes.
You know
The
how
2?
people put pick me, pick me, pick me? They
Yeah.
put their birthdays in, and whoever's have this.
But that makes the show exciting when you say the pick me thing. I mean, like, pick me.
No, I think that's a great game. So let's see if we can see any of the comments on here.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Bean Kit is having a birthday 10/14.
Okay, that's good.
That's good. That's
Okay, we
early.
need somebody
Another-
else, right? Who else has a birthday in October that's
Here's
here
what
in
I'm-
Villages?
Here's what I'm thinking.
You have to
I'm
live in the
thinking maybe
village.
everybody just ought to email me their birthday. I will write it down on a piece of paper. I will throw it in a fishbowl. Next show, I will reach in the fishbowl and just pull 2 names out.
Okay. Well, that
But
makes it easy.
their mailing address better say the Villages, Florida. If you're a snowbird, you want me to mail them to Hump Dinker, North Hampshire, I'm not doing it. It's got to be the Villages, Florida.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
here's what he sent. I'm going to read it to you. It says, the next giveaway is sponsored by one of my Patreon subscribers who asked to remain anonymous.
Anonymous, not anonymous. Anonymous. Okay.
Oh, Barbara, that's nice. Barbara says she has coffee with you every morning, Deb, with
I'm
her
not done.
Villagers mug. How nice.
I'm not
Thank you,
done.
Barbara.
I'm not done.
Oh, sorry. We thought you were.
We were having fun with the subscribers.
We have a $25 gift card for Kilwin's Chocolate Fudge and Ice Cream. Our local Kilwin's is located in Spanish Springs Town Center, locally owned and operated by Gary and Dale. Very nice people. Great chocolate and ice cream. I just heard something clicking here. Somebody, oh, it must be Ira trying to get on, but I don't see no picture. Ira, are you having trouble with your camera again? Anyway, we'd like to encourage you to patronize our local establishments. Times have been rough during the COVID pandemic, and they have been impacted just as many of our local small businesses have. And I will mail these to the winner once we decide what game and who the winners are. But I do thank the patron member to give me those because it was very kind of them to do that.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Ira, I don't see anything.
Ira, we want you. Where are you?
All I see is a black blip.
Did you send him the invite? He was waiting earlier.
Yeah, I did. He's here. He's in the green room, but there's no picture.
Oh, you know what? He has to, remember, he has to push that other button. There's 2 buttons he has to push. Does he remember that? Ira, do you remember that?
Yeah.
You'll be in the green room and then you need to go down further and there's another button you have to push.
The camera mic one or the
There's right underneath your picture, you have to actually push another button to
Hey, you know
go
what?
live. And then Skip can bring you in.
While Ira's not on here yet and he can't get his camera working, let's make fun of him.
That doesn't help. Should I do my little update while we wait for Ira to come on board so that not everybody has to wait?
Okay,
Yes.
wait a minute.
At least that'll give
You know,
Ira-
the Medicare good guy couldn't make it, and I probably had 100 people that was very disappointed that he wasn't going to be here. And now Ira's going to be here, and I changed everything, and now they're going to be very disappointed if he can't get that camera working. And you know who's going to get yelled at? This guy.
Yes, Linda. Go ahead with your update while we're waiting.
Well, I was trying to do that, but Skip has my pictures. Shall I intro?
There it is.
He always just puts them up. Okay, so these are actually off the.
I like that picture real well because it covers half of Deb's face.
Okay, so this is off the official. You guys, this is off the official Villages website. And it's showing the new village of Bradford and some of the neighborhoods within Bradford that are now opening up. And I thought that some of the subscribers may not know of the website, or if they do, they don't know how useful it is. So what I wanted to do is share some pictures showing the new neighborhood, because when Roy and I were trying to decide where to, oh no, there's that gnome again. Is that the pooping gnome? Is that the candy pooping gnome?
Yeah.
Oh, Skip. Hold on to it. So the Villages website is very helpful. You can go on the website, you can see the new neighborhoods that have just opened. And what Roy and I did before we came down for our lifestyle visit is actually we went through the various neighborhoods and the various homes in the neighborhood and began to zero in on ones that were of interest to us. And the thing that I wanted to share with everybody is that the homes sell quickly. So at one point I had like 48 homes that I had put into side as things we were interested in. By the time we got there, half of those were already gone, and that was only a couple of weeks later. So important for you to see what's available if you're interested in a new house. And this one, and there's one more picture that you have, I think, Skip, if you can show that one. I think it shows an adjacent. There you go. So this is the village of Hawkins. It's also recently been opened, and there are neighborhoods within Hawkins that are opening right now and available for sale. And if you go to the next two pictures, I think it actually shows some of those neighborhoods, Skip.
Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't listening to you.
There are two more pictures that show the neighborhoods within Bradford and Hawkins. There we go. Okay, so this is in the Bradford area. There are designer homes, the new Gracie patio homes, and the Opal verandas. You can click on those, and then you can see the individual homes that are actually available. So a really helpful website. And I was thinking there's one more set of photos. Do you have one more, Skip?
Yeah. Down here.
Mr. Smith?
Wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Wait a minute.
That's from last time.
I know. I keep everything.
There you go. Okay, so there's Hawkins. So this is the second area that we showed you on the map. And there are designer home sites available in Hawkins as well. And right now there are available for sale patio villas in Ellie. And also, actually, Alden bungalows are not in the Hawkins area. They're up by Brownwood. And they were used for lifestyle visits about a year and a half, 2 years ago, because my husband and I actually stayed in an Alden video when we came down for our lifestyle visit. But these are all things that are really helpful if you're interested in a new house. And I knew that Ira was going to be talking about pre-owned homes. So I wanted to just give everybody an idea of where they could go alternatively to look for the latest and greatest new homes that were available and what areas they were available in. So my compliment was to Ira's presentation, which I hope he's going to be able to make. Has he found his camera yet?
I don't know. He's not here yet.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me ask you this, Skip, if you remember, because this month, October, we'll have been in our house for 8 years.
Wow.
And before we bought, Skip watched for a couple of years to see how it was going. They would have a village. We're in the village of Fernandina. They would open up the villages of Fernandina, and by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, all the lots were sold.
Yeah, some of them
And
are
then,
and
they never opened another village until all the houses and all the lots in that village were sold. And then they'd move on to their next village, Hillsborough. They'd open that one up. They'd do all the building. They don't do that anymore.
No,
and I
don't.
think that's a shame.
Yeah, no, they don't. Down in the Fenny area or the Southern Oaks area, which is where we are, they opened those areas, and like Bradford or Hawkins or whatever, and then the neighborhoods inside are also available, so you can get designer homes or patio villas or regular villas. They're available to everybody, and then they just keep selling them until they're out. And I don't think they open like another big area until they have enough sales going on in the current area. But the home sites go really quickly. So if anybody's interested in a home site, they definitely need to zero in on a location that's of interest to them. And I think the important thing is,
oh my God, Mark Berry. Mark Berry with a $50 super chat.
Thank you, Mark Berry.
Super chat.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. As Deb sings this song.
Yes, I do. Stickers. I like stickers more than you.
That's great. We appreciate that very much. Thank you.
Oh,
We never see it, but we appreciate it.
Philip Beard is a new member of my YouTube membership. I see down there. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate it so much.
He doesn't know what he's getting into, poor thing.
Okay, and now back to you.
Excuse me, Linda, for interrupting you. That's what he meant to say. Continue.
That's okay. Well, that was really my presentation today. I didn't want to take up a bunch of time because I figured that Ira was going to have all kinds of information and people were going to have lots of questions for him. So I don't have anything else, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't
So
know.
there's a question here from Barbara. It says, if Ira can't answer due to technical difficulty, can you tell me why you have bonds if you pay amenity and property taxes? Linda, that sounds like something you could answer.
Why we have bonds if you pay amenity and property taxes.
Well, separate that real quick. Amenities has nothing to do with the infrastructure. That's your swimming pools, recreation centers, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, those are,
And as Linda was saying,
they truly are the amenities. They're the extras that come along with living in the villages. The bonds are actually amounts that are put on. It's a complicated formula, but what the developer does is take the areas that are going to be developed and literally divide them up based on the lots that are going to go in for the houses. And on the square footage of those lots, you pay a portion of the cost of the infrastructure.
Okay, wait a minute. Before the old man falls over and does something else stupid. There's Ira!
yay, Ira!
We can make this even funny. Wait a minute. I got some special intro music for you, Ira. I'm going to take you out and put you back in. By the way, your lighting sucks.
Don't move it. You'll lose him.
Oh, there he goes. And I got Eric coming in. Here's his intro music. Oh, there you go, Ira. I can tell right now you had some kind of trouble with your other computer because you're in another room.
Oh, now we can't hear it.
Now we can't hear
Unmute
you.
yourself, Ira. Unmute yourself.
Your
Oh,
sound-
my God.
Your sound is not on.
Oh, my God. J.K. Schmidt with a $10 super chat. Thanks, J.K.
Thank you for the super chat.
I'm out of wine, Skip.
We have to waste time here while Ira figures out his audio.
Stickers.
Ira.
I thought you practiced this with Ira before you came
He
on.
was on the show before, so I figured he knows what to do, so I didn't call him up or anything. I just figured I'll just zig him in here.
You need to refresh
Can you hear
people's
me?
memory.
Yeah, right there, Ira.
Can you
Don't
hear me
touch
now?
anything. Yeah, don't touch anything.
Okay.
Oh, good.
How you doing, buddy?
Needless to say, I'm on my own in here. I don't have my assistant with me, so it is what it is. Listen,
Hey,
I'm
you know-
having a chat up here.
You know, if it wasn't for the girls that's on my show with me, there would not be a show. So I know how you
That's
feel when you
true.
don't have your assistant.
That is so true.
Ira, real quick before somebody forgets, and it'll be me. Somebody had a question a while ago. That's a perfect question for you. They want to know, why do we have bonds?
Why do we have bonds?
Yeah, they say, why do we have bonds if we pay amenity fees?
Because our elected developer decided that he wanted to pass on the infrastructure cost to the homeowners rather than him paying for it himself.
That's it?
That's the way it goes, there's some developers, when they enact the community development district, they can go ahead and they can get bonds, government bonds through the community development district.
Yeah.
And then they don't have to pull any money out of their pocket. They can just get a bond and then divide that bond up amongst all the home sites. And there you have it.
It's a financing tool that's used, and people are going to pay that fee one way or the other. You're either going to pay it in the form of the bond, or it's going to be added to the price of the house. So in this case, the developer has been able to get a financing tool, which is the bond, and that bond is something that's an extra that we see when we purchase our homes.
And you know what else? You can't buy those bonds. The
In California,
developer
we have-
holds on to that bond because that's money for them. So when you buy a house and you don't pay off your bond, they're reaping the benefit from that bond. Am I right, Ira?
If you were to pay that bond for 30 years, they would get 3 times the amount of what that bond is after the 30-year period. And, you know, I mean, I agree with you that you're going to pay for that bond one way or another, whether you, whether it's in the price of the home or whether it's left out. I mean, that is true. But the whole idea behind that is so the developer could appear like his homes are lower than what they are. Because, you know, today they have $40,000 bonds, you know, in the Marsh Bend area. And so if you tacked on $40,000 to what they already are, I mean, if you go to other communities, I mean, they're a lot less expensive than what they are here in the villages.
Yeah, we have what they call Mello-Roos in California, and it's the same kind of a thing. A developer will take the infrastructure costs and then add them on top of the purchase price of the house. But yeah, so if somebody's going to purchase, they need to look at both of those costs, because that's really the cost of the house. It's not just the sale price of the house, but the sale price plus what you pay for the bond. And then the amenity fees are the amount that you pay for the privilege of having access to the various amenities. So the swimming pools, the recreation centers, the softball courts, everything else that we've got, the squares, and well, not the squares actually, but.
So Barbara Ebner's asking, and I think it has something to do, she's trying to tie this in with the bonds. So if you're paying bonds and that pays for the infrastructure, so Barbara's saying, so then what are your property taxes for?
Oh, that's government.
I know what it's for. Builds that new police station there in Lodwood.
Yeah, that's government. Government infrastructure.
That's what that city tax is paying for.
Yeah. I had another one here. Rick Gottinger says, what percentage of homes are premier in the villages, and are they still building premier homes in the villages?
They've kind of replaced those premiers with those verandas. They're kind of a modified version. But yeah, they're not really building premier homes anymore. And percentage, that's around 5% of all the inventory of all the homes in the villages are premier homes.
Ira, you did a great video a while back on sort of an exclusive area in the community. You said it was one of the first communities or one of the first neighborhoods that went in, that I think some of the initial people that came down and were supporting the growth of the villages. Where is that? And tell us a little bit of history about that area.
That's the Hickory Head Hammock area. So
I can't remember what the name of it was, but you had a special video on it.
Yeah. It was Hickory Head Hammock. It's if you were to go out of Spanish Springs and you go past the movie theater heading north, then you'll come out to Avenida Central. But if you go across the street, it'll take you right into Hickory Head Hammock. And it has a gate that nobody's cards work with. So you can't use your regular card in that gate. And that used to be, that's where Harold Schwartz lived, and they have a little compound in there, and they actually put people up in Harold Schwartz's old compound. Some VIP guests kind of go in there and stay on the old Harold Schwartz compound, and that's where Jennifer's old home was, Gary's home, Mark's home. That was the whole family's compound over there.
But it is part of the villages, and homes come up for sale in that area?
Yeah.
Huh. And what are the price ranges of homes in that area?
So, well, they started off, it's just kind of, well, if you saw the video, you saw that they have their own little private pool in there, they have a little pond in there, and all those homes that are on the inner circle were all manufactured homes, because that's when they were building the Orange Blossom Hills area, they had their own manufacturing plant and they built their own homes out there. But then on the outside perimeter, those are all site-built homes. And they had come on the market anywhere from about $450 up to, I guess, $850.
Question from R. Fatima Joffrey. Ira, what is the most expensive villages and the least expensive neighborhood in the villages? Go get him, boy.
Well, the least expensive is over there in the Orange Blossom Hills, Silver Lake area. So that's where all your manufactured homes are. That's on the east side of 441. The most expensive area, I would probably say the Freedom Camp Premier Home area. We've got some pretty expensive homes in there. Those are all the premier homes. They're up over $1 million. A lot of them are up over $1 million in there.
Wow.
Well, the most expensive area, I
The
would
most
think.
expensive homes in the villages.
She don't know that we can hear her.
Premier
That's an old
homes.
lady's mind right there. Yeah. She has no idea that we're listening while she thinks nobody can hear her. God.
So I have another question for you. You represent both buyers and sellers of resale homes. So what advice do you give a seller in order for that seller to get the best price and the quickest sale? And then what's your advice to a buyer for them to get the best price on the house that they fall in love with in the village?
So for sellers, I have really found that if a home is not updated, if it's not current, then you really have to do that. And you have to take your carpet out if you have carpet in your home, not necessarily out of the bedrooms, but that luxury vinyl planking is the latest and the greatest that everybody's putting in their homes because it's waterproof, it's very durable. So people put it in the kitchen, in the bathrooms, they put it everywhere. And that's what a lot of people are looking for. And then neutral colors, if you have these wild colors in your home, you're going to have to repaint the house and put those neutral colors in there. So really, the more upgrades you do, if you do crown molding, stainless steel appliances, even the black stainless steel now, that's kind of the latest and the greatest. If you don't have granite or quartz is kind of getting to be the latest and the greatest now as well. And that's what people are looking for, you know, and you'll sell your home like that. And I always tell my sellers, I say, look, I would rather you put $5,000 or $6,000 into your home than drop it at 10 or 20,000. And then, you know, because that's ultimately what it ends up. Then people are going to lowball you as well. They say, oh, your home needs this, it needs that, it needs this, it needs that. And they come up with these lowball offers. You can totally shut that down by upgrading your home that way. And then for buyers, you know, it's really, it's kind of like how long has a home been on the market? And how much, again, it's kind of the reverse. How many upgrades does it really need to, you know, to bring it up to date? And so if a home doesn't have these upgrades, they're going to get those low ball offers because people are just not going to, you know, buy a home that's not updated these days. There's too many homes out there that are, especially in the villages, you know, now with as much as the villages has developed over the last 10 years, you know, there's a lot of homes on the market. Everybody is looking at the models that, you know, how beautiful the models are. Your home better be in that condition or else you're going to get low ball offers.
Is there anything else a buyer can do to be ready to act in order to be a stronger candidate to buy a house?
Well, definitely. I mean, the best buyer is a cash buyer. And if you can possibly get your home sold, if you have a home to sell first, if you can get that home sold and you're a cash buyer, then you have a lot of leverage. If you're coming in with financing, you know, you have to really show that, you know, a lot of times we ask for proof of funds. We want to see, you know, that people are able to afford, you know, a lot of these offers that they're making. But cash buyers are really kind of in the driver's seat versus people that are getting financing.
Gotcha.
Which village around the villages is better?
That's a hard one.
Well,
Mine.
not village. Which retirement community? I'll put it this way: retirement community of 5,000 people or less.
Of 5,000 people or less?
Yeah.
That's not many people.
No, it's not.
Well, I'll tell you, I had a guy stop me the other day, and he moved out of here, and he went to that new one that's been starting to hit the television advertisement. What's the heck's the name of it? Starts out with an old man standing on a bridge with his bicycle, talking how life's great. He goes to a restaurant. People sitting at the table. Oh, we ordered something for you. Oh, well, thank you very much. You know, you've never seen that commercial?
No.
Yeah, I want to say something like Breckenridge.
Huh. Let me ask it to Ira this way. Ira, what makes somebody choose some other neighboring retirement community instead of the villages?
Well, the whole reason I started my YouTube channel was because it was without fail, people would come to the villages and be totally overwhelmed. They could not believe how big the villages was. If it's in the wintertime, they can't believe how many people there are in the villages and all the traffic that's around. And so it just kind of, blew their mind about how big. And they're like, oh, I'll never be able to learn my way around here. So that's why I started this YouTube channel, to try to help people at least get some kind of sense on how big it is. And so I did one of those maps in the villages, or maps of the villages videos, to show all the, how big the village is. But even with that, it's still overwhelming when people get here. And the bigger it gets, honestly, the more overwhelmed people get. And, it's hard to kind of try to bring that down.
We have a question here too from Jimmy. He wants on pre-owned homes in the villages, typically what percentage of asking price do sellers get when their house sells?
Right now they're getting 97 and 98%. It's pretty high. It used to be about 96, but really it's really more like 98 to 99. I mean, somebody asked me the same question about what should I offer on a home. I said, here, let me show you. And in my MLS, we can see all the solds, and you can see the percentages, and 100%, 101%, 99%, 98%. If it's a really nice updated home or newer home, they're getting top dollar.
Good. I hope that answers Jimmy's question.
Mine 13 says, can a home be bought in the villages for 20% down, pay for itself with rental income?
Probably
no.
not.
I'm going to say no.
No, I mean, really, to make it worth it, you really need to pay cash for a home.
Yeah.
20% down, and then all the other fees that are associated with it, taxes and everything. No.
Fees, amenity fees.
There's a lot of rental homes in the villages now, and so you really need to kind of at least rent it out for, I'd say, at least 5 months out of the year to try to even get close to that.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't understand that whether you live here or whether you don't live here, if you own property here, your amenity fees and things like that goes on every month. Whether you're using the pool, not using the pool.
If you're a seasonal person that's only here 3 or 4 months out of the year, you're paying 12 months for
12 months out.
Trash, amenity fee, water,
Yep.
sewer. It doesn't stop you if you're not using it.
Yeah, you don't call the trash company and stop pickup. It don't happen. I mean, it just doesn't. Not here.
Stop my mail, stop the paper, stop my trash. No, that doesn't work.
I tell you, I work with foreclosures, and somebody asked me to talk about foreclosures tonight. But
Okay.
I've worked with foreclosures before. They've been foreclosed on for 2 years, and there's 2 years of trash, water, sewer, amenity fee.
Oh, no kidding.
That are gonna get paid regardless if they're gonna get clear title to that property, because the villages, the community development district insists on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I don't think a lot of people really realize, that you're not going to leave here and call the gas company and shut the gas off, or your electric. You can't. So
doesn't happen.
No.
Ira, Jacer asks, what are the approximate monthly rental prices, let's say from January to March in the villages?
Depends on what kind of home it is. If you're talking about a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, let's say, I don't know, typical designer home like a wisteria or jasmine or something, or even a gardenia, January, February, or March, you're going to pay about between $3,600 and $3,800, even up to $4,000, depending on what kind of lot that it's on. But it's between $3,600 and $4,000 a month.
We have our neighbor that they live in Canada, so they're not here. So they rent their property out January through June, and they make at least $4,000 a month during those months, the end season.
Mm-hmm.
I got an answer for this one, but I'll let Ira answer it. J.K. Smith. Ira, why is it I see online that homes are on the market for 90 plus days when you say they sell so quickly? Are we talking about villages homes, or are we just talking about homes in general? First thing I'll say is it's because it's not priced right.
Well, that's a big reason. It's not priced right, or it's dated. Those are the two biggest reasons.
I don't know. You think dated somebody home, or you get up around, say, Spanish Springs, there's a lot of dated homes up there. But if the price was right, it wouldn't deter me, because I just get my checkbook out and start updating.
And isn't there something to be said for the fact that somebody that moves in gets to pick out the granite that they want, instead of I spent all that money on granite that I liked, but she may not like that?
Yeah.
Isn't it better to have your price reflect so that she could replace the granite and the flooring to her taste? That's not right, Ira.
No.
Ira says no.
No.
Are you married, Ira?
I am married.
Okay. Just wondering.
You would think it would be. You can pay a lower priced home, but no, people want to move right into a home, especially in the villages, and start living the lifestyle. They don't want to have to start putting flooring in. First of all, they're moving in. So to put flooring in before they even move in is an inconvenience. They're moving their furniture in. So they want the flooring already done. Granite, maybe, but that's still a real pain to start, It really, that's why the homes that you see are on the market for 60, 80, 90, 100 days are those ones that are dated, and they're just going to sit there. And there's too many homes that go around that really, like I said, the villages is so big now, and there's so many homes in the villages, and there's so many, more up-to-date homes to choose from, that those dated homes just sit there.
All right. That leads me to a question for me, because I look at this house as not just a place to live. I look at this house as also as an investment. Instead of having a big fat checkbook, I got a house that's paid for, that's growing in value. That's just how I look at it. How many years do I live here before my house starts to become dated?
Well,
if you live there about a year and a half, but look at the chairs behind you. I'm just saying.
What's wrong with them? They're both leather.
One looks like a frog or something.
I did that on purpose. So don't throw that at me. That's on purpose. The other chair.
This is a good question. Somebody says, is there a particular time of year in the villages that is best for a buyer to purchase?
What is that noise?
Skip's.
It's been going on
in the trash.
Skip.
Is there a particular time of the year that's better than others to buy homes?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a very seasonal market in the villages. And if you can buy your seasonal home, your courtyard villa, your patio villa outside of November, December, January, February, March, you're better off doing that because there's more of those homes on the market outside of, in April, May, June, July, August. Because usually when someone's coming to buy a seasonal home, they've pretty much already bought it in November or December, or maybe even January, possibly February, just to try to get their seasonal home. But then on the flip side of that, your regular single family homes, your primary home, those sell very well in the summertime. And a lot of people are confused by that. But so what happens is up north, a retiree will put his home on the market, and then a family will come along and buy his home in the summertime when the kids are out of school. But a lot of people don't move around well, especially at the end of the school year. They're not going to pull their kids out of school towards the end of the school year. So in those winter months, those primary homes tend to be more plentiful than in the summertime. In the summertime, they start getting snatched up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Dave Gould wants to know what's your opinion regarding future increases in developmental fees and amenity fees?
Boy, I'll tell you, that's anybody's guess because we saw a few years ago how the amenity fee went up like 3 times in 2 years, and normally they don't go up for like 5 or 6 years. So, honestly, it's whatever the developer really needs at the time. I mean, that's just the plain truth about it. If they need more rec centers, then they're probably going to start raising that amenity fee to help pay for those rec centers. Because what happens is the developer will go and build those recreation centers and then sell them back to the CDD at a profit. And if you notice, south of 466, there's a lot more recreation centers than north of 466. Well, the developer kind of, he figured it out that he can build these rec centers and sell them at a huge profit. And so that's why they started building more and more of those recreation centers, not just to be nice, to provide more amenities for people, but it was really profitable.
So he can tear them down later and build an apartment there?
Hey, let me tell you, you guys are talking about apartments. I would not be surprised, and I'm just going to start a rumor here, if they tore down that whole building and just put apartments up from there. If they could tear down Hacienda Hills and just totally obliterate that country club and build up, I would not put it past them to tear down that whole building and that Van Patten building and build apartments.
Oh, you mean
Where
Katie
the
Bells?
surroundings is in Chico's, that building, you think they would tear that down?
There was an article in the Villages News Network a few days ago. I don't know if you guys read the Villages News Network, but it was quoted in that article about how more profitable apartments are than any restaurants or stores or anything like that. So that's why you're seeing all these apartments going up, because now their model for commercial property is in apartments because it's so much more profitable. So do not be surprised if one day that Van Patten building's gone.
Wow.
Did you by some chance watch one of my videos where I was reading a letter that was posted from a financial banker that turned real estate person here? She was talking, the title of her article was "Why So Many Apartments?" And then she went to explain her as an investment banker. Did you see that?
I missed that, but that's right in line with what I saw in the Villages News Network.
Yeah, she was talking about in her past experience with the investment she's done for banks that's what they do to do one or two things to increase the income coming in on a regular basis to either go public or to get ready to start selling things off.
Well,
Yeah.
I know younger generations don't want to own a home, and so that's why apartments is more of a thing. But we're talking about 55 and older here.
Yeah. But that rule is being broken here all the time. I mean, I've talked about that, and people take issue with it. I guess they can do what they want, but that 55 plus, that 80-20 rule is so bent out of shape. No matter where you go, one retirement community exercises that rule one way, and then another retirement company or place will exercise it a little bit different. You know, so I'm not really sure what the standard actually is.
Yes.
I mean, if everybody had to be 55 years old, Deb, then why are you here?
I am younger than that. Is that what you're saying? Because I look so young. Yeah.
Yeah, but you married a kid. I mean, you're
Skip's older than I am.
oh yeah, but no, I know better than that.
He
I know
is.
better. No, he's not. He's like 48 years old.
That's not true. That's not true. He's old.
He's
aged like fine wine.
Woo! I wonder if he's watching.
He's aged like fine wine.
Yeah, he
Good
has.
answer.
Take it away, Ira.
So, Ira, here's another interesting question. Somebody is asking if you're a resident of an adjoining 55 plus community like Stonecrest, can you legally drive to the villages in your golf cart? Legally?
How you going to get across 441?
I don't know.
I heard that they got a senator or congressman or somebody involved in that whole situation up there to get to that hospital, and they put a golf cart crossing on 441 up there somewhere. I've never seen it, but that's what I heard.
Ira?
Well, if like for instance, Spruce Creek South, you can go across the street down there at the light, and then you can come in around where Stonecrest is, and then you can make your way all the way down to where the village's medical complex is down there, and that's where the gate is to try to get in and out. But I don't know if you remember, right after Gary Morris died, they put up a huge wall.
Right.
Where all the golf carts used to freely come in and out. They just put a huge wall up there and blocked everybody from blocked all the villagers from coming out and everybody else from going in. And then there was such a sting. There was people out there picketing. They had signs.
I do.
Were you here?
Yeah, I laughed. I thought that was so funny.
And so that wall came down, but then they put a gate up. You know, and so everybody has their little cards to get in and out from the villages, but like nobody from Stonecrest has those little cards to get in and out of there. So, you know, legally,
Well, there's all kinds of goofy things that happens up there that I don't understand. They get by
Don't
with
they
it.
have a red button on that gate that you push?
no.
I don't think so. But, you know, that land that's owned by the electric company between the historic side and Walmart, is it Walmart or Lowe's over there? I think it's Walmart, right? Or is it Lowe's?
Both. There's both over there.
It's both?
Mm-hmm.
That's not village property, but those guys got together and got dump truck loads of crap, and they made a golf cart path go across it.
Yeah, there's a golf cart path coming all the way from the Walmart right outside Stonecrest, all the way through.
Yeah. But that property doesn't belong to, it belongs to the electric company.
Where there's a will, there's a way. You want to get to Walmart.
Well, you know, it's just, I don't know. I just look at that going, when we rented a house up there years ago, there was just a path that went across that field to Walmart. And we were just playing around with golf carts, and me and Sue got together and said, let's see if we can figure out how to get over there. Well, first of all, finding that little way out of the historical area, that was a challenge just in itself because it's well hidden. So we got through there. You go through the parking lots back there in the back, and you finally get over there. And then you got to watch it because it was mud. There was water, and golf carts are not made to go in mud. Let me tell you, you get stuck.
Were you out pushing?
Not me. I ain't pushing no more. I'll make Sue get out and do it. I'm not doing it.
It was pushing.
He was pushing.
J.K. Smet, Ira, do all villages have social activities within them, or is it just some do and some don't?
anybody can use any of the amenities in the villages, doesn't matter where you live. I mean, there's more amenities south of 466 than there are north of 466. So, but you can still use any of the amenities anywhere you want. So, what I have found that people will join, let's say, a pinochle club, and that pinochle club will, they'll meet all over different places for the villages. So,
And do you know what Sue and I found out when we did the video on the lofts? That Trillium, you can use that swimming pool. And their recreation center is absolutely gorgeous. And any villager can use that.
Which
so
one?
you don't have to live in the lofts to use
The
that.
lofts.
Right.
I said that from a long time ago. If they're going to make those people village residents, give them a card. That means anything they got there, me as a village resident, I can use it.
Sure.
And it's beautiful there.
And as far as social activities are concerned, there are all kinds of activities that take place. We have what, Deb, 3,000 different clubs plus throughout. And then the different neighborhoods will have social activities and different villages will have social activities. So the answer is there are all kinds of social activities everywhere, up and down the villages.
Well, now I am a leader of a club that meets at Bradenton Rec Center the first Mondays of the month. But because we're a social group that brings food and does crafts, they haven't let us back into the the rec center yet. Another club that I belong to, they're letting them come back, but they cut their time down from 1 to 2:50 to 1 to 2 o'clock, so they could come in and clean after you're in the rec centers. They are restricting the amount of people that can come in. So if you belong to one of those 3,000 clubs, check and find out how many are allowed in that rec center, because they're just starting to open those up.
Right.
And some of them, I don't know if they're going to require you to check in somehow or have a ticket. But I know my Goofy Villagers, we have to go on Eventbrite and get a ticket so that we can get there. So you have to check into that. Don't just show up thinking you're going to get in.
Right. Definitely modifications because of the virus. I know we had some of our clubs were actually online. So we had yoga online. We had actually decorating clubs where they filmed different people doing different things, and that was online. So there were accommodations have been accommodations for the virus. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and another question, Ira, I think Sam said that they have dogs. And so what type of houses should they look at if they're looking for fenced yards?
So there's a couple neighborhoods of homes in the villages. One is in Hemingway, and the other one is over there in Pine Hills. And so there's only a couple, and there's actually one in Finney as well that I know of. So there's just a handful of homes. Most of the people who have pets are getting those courtyard villas, because they have the fences and the walls, and so that's.
Aren't there designer homes that have fences? I think those are called verandas. So if you had one of those, you could put your dogs in. Or cats?
Yeah, in our area, in the new Fenney, Southern Oaks area, we have verandas that have fences in them, and also some of the patio villas have backyard fences. Mm-hmm. So there are variety of choices now. But designer homes, I think, is what Ira was talking about, right? If somebody wants a designer home. Yeah.
Jacer 259 says, what are the monthly rental prices in January, February, and March?
High.
And I don't care what you rent.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it. Isn't that
probably right? Yeah, it's I would say on the low end, if you go up to the historical area, you might get one for a couple thousand a month. I'm guessing there, but anywhere say south of 466, even a patio villa, you're talking probably $3,600 a month. 3-month minimum, and keep in mind you got to pay that all right up front. You're not going to be able to do it month to month. Most people don't do that. You get down around Finney area, it might be closer to $4,000 a month, and that might be your cheapest rent down there. So
it just depends. It depends.
Here's a good question. Somebody wants to know if Ira lives in the villages.
Yeah, Ira, Do you live in the villages? I mean, this is where you make all your money. So do you live here?
Putting me on Front Street now, Skip.
I'll throw you under the bus.
Listen, I have an 18-year-old son, and nobody under the age of 19 can live in the villages.
There's your out. That's his out. He's
Next
used
year,
that.
you can move next year.
He's used
How
that
long
excuse
has he
so many
been
times.
18?
He's headed to Cal. What's that?
How many years has he been 18, Ira?
Yeah, Ira.
He just turned 18 in June, actually. Graduated this year from the village charter school.
So you go to school here that we pay for with our tax dollars, but you don't live here? You live in Sumter County?
Nope.
There's something wrong.
I live in Ocala.
Something here
Wow,
smells.
you live far away.
Something stinks.
Well, that would be you, but we wouldn't want to say anything because
Well, I would
we're
think if
polite.
nothing else, I would think if nothing else, he would live up there on top of the world where you can have a beautiful home, but not own the dirt.
No.
No.
I live in the southeast section.
So, Ira, this is a related question to one of the early ones that I don't think we really answered for everybody. And that is, what 55 and older community would you recommend that is smaller than the villages?
Arlington Ridge.
That's it. That was a guy yesterday told me he moved from here to Arlington Ridge. That's the name of it right there. Damn, Deb.
ESP.
Yeah. Me and you, we're like that.
Oh, yeah, we are.
The question's for Ira.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Ira was here.
Ira, what do you think? What's your experience? If I come and I go, I'm overwhelmed by the villages. It's just way too big. But I like a lot of stuff here. I like amenities. I want a swimming pool. I want tennis courts. I want pickleball. Where should I look?
If you want someplace that's the closest to the villages, and that includes going shopping by your golf cart, going to restaurants by your golf cart, that would be on top of the world.
And how big is on top of the world?
They have about 10,000 homes up there.
10,000 homes. Okay, so double that in population approximately.
Yeah,
So 20,000 folks.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And how far away is it?
45 minutes from the villages.
North,
We actually
south,
looked
west?
there before we looked at the villages, and some of their house designs were superior to what the villages had, but they had one town square, one of everything, and I think the only club they had was a radio controlled car club. They were very small and they were a little bit behind, but friendly, beautiful, nice people, top of the world. And that always comes in your top 10 places for retirers to live.
Yeah.
The villages does.
One of the places, it's not near the villages, but one of the places that we got really curious about was Latitude Margaritaville. They have one in Jacksonville, I think, and I think maybe up in Georgia. Do you know anything about those, Ira?
It's in Daytona.
Daytona, okay.
And I'm getting ready to do a video out there. I've been.
Are you taking me? Are you taking me with you?
Don't take him.
They have a private beach club there that they have a bus that'll take you right to the beach. It's a pretty nice place. I'm going to do a video of that.
So was that a yes or a no?
That's a no.
Come on. We'll do a note together.
If you take Skip, you have to take me, Linda, and Sue.
We'll just load up the van.
Get a bus and we'll go.
We'll have dinner on the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the feeling that they sort of took the idea that the villages had, and then of course they put the Jimmy Buffett twist with it, with the Margaritaville.
Right.
But they made it a fun kind of a lifestyle there too. So yeah.
Patricia Williams says.
Skip, didn't you look at Slovenia or some other areas?
Solovita. Yeah.
Solovita.
Yeah.
There is other 55 plus communities out there that's much smaller. It all depends on what you want. Do you want to golf?
Right.
Do you want to swim? Do you want to boat? Some people need to be around water. It's whatever your needs are.
Right. And it's funny because people criticize the villages so much for being big, but I think that's relative too. We come from a city of 3 million people. So
How
to
many
us,
are Americans?
a community of 150,000 is a nice size. We like the idea of that size. What did you say?
Perfect.
Was he being rude?
That's perfect.
How many of them are Americans?
Oh, jeez. Slap him.
Well, she lives on the Mexican border. Everybody knows they're just walking across that border or swimming around at one or the other.
We try to keep him politically correct, but it's
I know.
virtually impossible.
It's a losing battle.
Yeah, God bless them because, they're the ones out there picking that lettuce. Am I wrong?
Forgive us.
It might not be politically correct, but am I wrong?
What? Oh, you
You
wrong
are
about
wrong
what?
in so many
That
ways.
I
California,
don't get into
all
political
them
discussions.
fields that they grow, and by the way, there's more agriculture in California than any other state in the United States, the whole United States.
Okay.
That none of that stuff gets picked unless it's by Spanish people, all of it. Spanish people,
Spaniards.
Spaniards, or whatever you want to call them. I call them Mexicans, but they say they take offense to that. So I just say people from south of the border, and most of them have 6-month visas to come up here and do that work. I know because I used to go in the fields every week and talk to these people all the time, every one of them.
Do we have a game to play?
But we do, but we're not done yet. Ira, the lady wants to know, she might know you, I don't know. It says, can you recommend someone for cabinet painting and to install LVP floors, whatever that is?
That's luxury vinyl planking.
Okay.
Nice stuff, by the way. Very nice stuff.
Yeah, good job. I do have some people that when I get and I need anything that I'll tell everybody about, I have this will come in and help me. If you get a hold of me, then we can get you taken care of.
And look at his number right down there. There's his phone number. There's his email address running right across the bottom of the page.
There you go.
Ira's a great resource. And he's got some wonderful videos too.
So let me take care of Patricia here, if I may, because she sent me an email yesterday. Yesterday at noon. She says, I was wondering if you would take a few minutes on Wednesday to explain foreclosures. I see homes listed pre-foreclosure, foreclosure, and short sale after foreclosure. Would you advise your clients to stay clear of these properties? Are there hidden costs? Just curious what it's all about. So that's a really good question because foreclosures, they're not really that much different than a regular buying from the bank rather than from a private individual. But a lot of times those foreclosures have been vacant for like 2 years before that foreclosure process gets all the way. I get a lot of calls too from people who look at Zillow. They see these homes that they think are foreclosures, but they're pre-foreclosures. So what happens is whenever a list is held in the courts, which is the start of the foreclosure process, Zillow will pick that up and they'll put it on their page as a pre-foreclosure. But those homes, they're not on the market. They probably won't be on the market for at least a year or so. And so just disregard anything that says pre-foreclosure because a lot of times people can go ahead and catch back up in their payments and get rid of that list pendants, and then it'll never hit the market until they're ready to sell it. And then short sales, they're generally homes that people owe more on the property. There's not that many short sales left anymore. Back in like 2005, when everybody paid top dollar and then the market fell, there were a lot of foreclosures, but the market has pretty much picked back up and regained. So you rarely see short sales anymore. So Patricia, I hope that helped answer your question.
First Last says, and I don't know if I really get this, maybe you guys will. So what if a person likes their privacy and want some entertainment with clubs. I get the impression that the Villages is for people who love socializing.
In the Villages, I feel that you can be as active as you want to be or as inactive as you want to be. It's your choice.
But
Right.
it says they want, what if a person likes their privacy and wants some entertainment with clubs?
Well,
How do you-
if they want to go to the shows are private. You're not really socializing with other people. So whether you go to
What shows? What shows?
well, either the movie or the theaters. You can go to the theaters.
They're
and
not
you can-
open yet, hon.
Yeah, but even if they are, there could be 500 people in there.
Yeah, but they're not socializing with somebody else.
Oh, so you're saying basically this guy's saying he don't want nobody talking to him and he don't want to talk to them.
That could be your new best friend.
I get it. I
That's your new
understand.
best friend, Skip.
That's why you want to buy a 3-bedroom house, pick one for yourself, and put a lock on the door.
Yeah. Your new best friend's
Don't
moving in.
move near Skip.
Well, golfing, actually get right down to it, golfing really isn't that big of a social event unless you want to make it that.
It's true.
I could go out and play golf with Deb tomorrow, just me and Deb, and not
Right.
be around anybody else.
And she'd beat the pants off of you.
And I wouldn't have to say a word to him either.
No, she doesn't have to because
Works for me.
she'll be the one that's always walking outside the boundary lines looking for a ball.
Don't even.
Oh,
I am team to green every time, buddy. Team to green. And I'm a hell of a chipper. And you can see on my video at Himalaya 6.5 hours later. Thank you very much for that.
Ira,
Skip.
Poor Ira.
this is what I got to go through every month. And usually there's 3 of them, maybe 4. If when Sue gets on, it can be 4.
I hear you, buddy.
Yeah, and I have nobody here to help me.
So lucky.
Here's-
You're surrounded by these beautiful women.
No one could help you. No one.
Greg Wallace is asking, and I have no idea what this means. He is asking if there is a shake joint in the Villages.
Well,
I might be taking that. Huh?
Scooples sells milkshakes.
Oh, milkshakes.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't know
What were
it
you
was
thinking
either.
of?
Shake joint.
You're such low class.
I didn't know what a shake joint was.
I thought he was talking about, something with a pole in it.
Is it game time?
Barbara
Ira.
asked, is there a most popular resale village?
Area in the Villages.
I'd say around Lake Sumter Landing.
Sure, that's a great area.
Really? There's more resales up there than anywhere?
Caroline, Virginia Trace.
Yeah.
Most
You're
popular.
more in the middle of the Villages. You can get the Brownwood, you can get the Spanish Springs, you can get the Lake Sumter Landing.
Why would there be more resales there?
No, more popular for resales.
Right.
More resales,
Oh, I see.
more popular for resales.
Okay.
Correct.
I misunderstood that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You know,
misunderstood
and
that.
I feel living here in the Fernandina Village, we are so conveniently located to so many things. The executive golf courses, I'd have to decide, do I want to go to Walmart? Do I want to go to Winn-Dixie? Same amount of distance. We are Brownwood, Lake Sumter Landing. We're very centrally located in Fernandina. Houses sell very fast down here because of the location.
Right. Right.
And
And so
too.
we think the same thing about the Fenny area. So even though we aren't central right now, we figure we will be central when all these other things happen. So we all love our individual villages the most, I think.
Well, let's see what Ira says. Ira, which
Yeah,
village?
I'll tell you, the thing about it, a lot of renters will rent homes and then they'll come and see me and they want to look at homes and they want to be right around where they rent because they're just comfortable. They're used to that area. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just the dynamics of it.
It
Right.
depends on whether you want to live close to a rec center that you can walk to the pool, go to the club, the house there for your clubs and things you want to do. If you want to be close to a lot of executive golf courses, if you want to be close to the lap pool, whatever you're interested in.
Right. And that's something Skip has said many times, when you're trying to decide where to live in the villages. And as Ira said, it's a huge place. It's a big place. So what you want to do is you want to think about what it is that you enjoy, what it is that you want to participate in. And then based on that, think about the villages and the homes around that area. I think that's great advice.
I give out great advice.
Once in a while.
Who was it here? Somebody asked about, does a bird cage add value to a house?
Yes. A lot of times the bird cages come right off the lanai. So it increases that lanai. It gives that lanai a more feeling of spaciousness. So that's how they come into play.
Yeah, okay.
What about swimming pools? That sort of makes me scratch my head because we have so many pools and access to so many different types of pools. Is it worth us putting a pool in our backyard? Are you able to actually get that money back or no?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that want their own pool. A swimming pool, a lot of times a swimming pool is as much for looks as it is, and for the ambience of a swimming pool as it is just for use. So, I never recommend. I see some people building swimming pools on the side of their house and they can't even see it from the back. And those never do well.
I'm always surprised that I drive by and I see these houses with swimming pools and they're in the birdcage and I never see anybody in them. It's like, why do you have this if you're not in it?
Yeah, except on those really hot days when you don't even want to go down to the neighborhood pool. You just want to soak yourself and find something cool to get into, I guess. But
I've often thought that on some of them, not all of them, but some of them might be because of medical issues.
I have heard that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that makes
I've
sense.
heard that.
So Donna wants to know, how much does it cost? Is it Donna? Where did I see that at? Anyway, whoever it was, maybe it wasn't Donna. Whoever it was, Patricia. Oh, no, that's not the right one either. Anyway, I'll ask you a question. Whoever it was, they want to know, how much does it cost on an average to install a swimming pool and a bird cage?
Depends on what size.
Yeah.
Ira, you tell
50,000. 50 to 60 is average.
50 to 60,000. Did you hear that? Or for your amenity fee, you can just take your golf cart and go to the neighborhood pool.
Or
Just
pay a little
saying.
bit extra in your golf thing so you can go to the country club pools, which I do.
Yeah, and so often there's hardly anybody there, if anybody at all. It's really,
Great.
It's like my own pool.
yeah.
They
Dee Dee-
there's food out there, drinks out there. Those country club pools are great.
DDM brought up a great thing about why you have a swimming pool, nighttime swimming.
Without swimsuits optional.
I don't know, but we can't do nighttime swimming here. Well, they close down at dusk, right?
Yeah, sunset. Yeah.
The
Whatever time
mosquitoes would kill you anyhow.
they
But
do.
most of us
Oh,
close down at sunset. Most of us grab our wine and stay home.
Is it time to play a game yet?
Greg Wallace wants to know, is there a lot of single ladies in the villages? Tell us, Ira.
How would I know, Skip? I'm a married man.
You are you are the real estate expert. And your channel, let me bring that up here, by the way. I have a copy of
You know what? There's a lot of ladies that
Yeah.
act like they are single.
There
So,
are a lot of single ladies.
I was like, Ira.
It's pretty close to 50-50.
Well, I gotta find it now because I've lost it.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, ask him a question. I'll find it here in a minute.
Well, Ira, how do people feel about paver driveways?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you think, Deb?
I love them. I have one.
Do you have one?
Yes. And I love my driveway. We have a three car wide driveway and we have it pavered. And ever since this pandemic hit, we get together in our cul-de-sac every night at like 6:30. And unless it's raining or we're golfing, we get together and have cocktails and talk about the day. And so we sit on my paver driveway. So we've gotten a lot of use out of it. It's been a nice gathering place.
So I know that a lot of people will put paint on their driveway, and they put certain designs. In fact, I think Skip did that and had some videos on that. So painting or the pavers, what's the approximate price and the difference between having it just painted versus putting in pavers?
Oh God,
Well, Skip,
thousands.
I'll tell how much I paid if you tell how much you paid.
Me? Well, I got a discount because he wanted me to do some advertising for him, so he cut me a discount. So I don't know if it's fair for me to say.
Well, up it with the discount.
What was it before the discount that everybody else would have to pay?
To have the driveway done the way I had it done.
And you have a 2-car driveway, right?
2-car driveway. I got 3 different colors. I had a picture put in the middle of it. All this is extra. You know how it goes. Anyway, it was like $1,640.
Okay, so a couple of thousand to do the fancy painting.
That's
and Deb,
just the driveway and sidewalk. That's not the garage floor. Just that.
Gotcha. Just outside.
Good price.
Okay. And then Deb, how did that compare?
So I have a 3-car wide driveway with pavers that went up, even up to my front door. They took the pavers all the way up, and it was $7,000.
Okay.
And it looks beautiful.
Yeah. So 2 to 3 times more to do the pavers, it sounds like. Yeah.
The biggest problem that I see is not getting the work done. It's getting somebody that is good at doing the work and reliable, because there's so many fly-by-night yahoos around here with a pickup truck and a trailer that, yeah, they'll promise you the world, and then 3 weeks later they still haven't started the job. Or they want a big down payment and their phone numbers gets changed.
Exactly.
Right?
Beware of that.
There's so many people here, elderly people get ripped off so bad by some of these people that I just feel sorry for them, because once they lose that money. You did a video, Ira, of some lady that was, what the heck was it? Anyway, she had like a $5,000 water softener and some other stuff she didn't even need.
Yep. They put a water softener. I mean, they put a water heater in there when she had a tankless water heater already. And they talked her into putting a tank water heater in there. They, like you said, Skip, a $5,000 water purifier. They actually told her she needed more insulation up in her attic. She didn't need more insulation. That was like $3,000. It was crazy. All the things, you know, and like air conditioners will go out and it's only a little small capacitor. These capacitors are always going out in air conditioners. They're like a $10 item, and they're selling them a brand new air conditioner.
Ira, that's one of my favorite videos that you did, by the way. I thought it was a great public service for you to share that information. I know it didn't have anything to do with the sale of the house per se, but it was one of the things that endeared me to your videos, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was very honest.
Blow out of my head. This poor.
I could tell you were angry.
Her husband had passed away like 8 months before. Her daughter moved her to the Villages thinking that she was going to be safe and secure there, and then $20,000 later, it was sad.
Shame, very shame. Yeah. But thank you for doing that again. It was really good.
My pleasure. I wasn't even prepared to do it. I didn't have, I wasn't dressed the way I wanted to dress, but it's just one of those things. I'm like, oh, this is too important to let it go by.
Yeah.
Okay, one more question, and we're going to wrap this up because I got one more game to do, and Deb's probably running out of wine.
She can't share it with me, or she would be out.
Yeah. Somebody had a question on here saying, do we have to pay extra to use a country club pool?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called priority membership. It used to be you could buy a single membership or a double membership, and then they added to it where you could buy a membership for a certain group of pools, but then you could buy another membership that included all the pools. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Yeah. But the country clubs are the only ones that you have to pay extra for. So the neighborhood pools, the recreation pools, the sports pools, those are all part of the amenity fees, and there's no extra charge for any of those. And there are a lot of those.
Oh God, somebody says, where's the best place to buy to be around a pool? Anywhere.
Anywhere.
They're everywhere.
My Skip looked into any way he could, because I don't really play the championship golf courses. that my priority membership would do. But I like to go to all to the different pools. I like to go to the pools as often as I can. And there was no way we could get around it, that we could save money. I had to do the priority and do, so I'm paying for championship courses I'm not using just so I can use the pool.
Ooh, I'll go with
Christine.
you. I'll go with
Okay.
you. Let's go.
Christine Snaz says, do you need flood insurance in a new village of Bradford and Chitty Chatty? Real quick, when I was at Chitty Chatty and talked to a salesperson over there, when they just opened it up, she said yes, but they were looking at the plat, the 500-year floodplain or something or another, and she said she thought that was going to be changed to where you wouldn't need flood insurance. So you may want to check on that.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
It's marshland, for God's
Yeah.
sakes.
Then she asked another question saying, any concerns being near a swamp with mosquitoes?
Yes.
The answer is yes, because you're near a swamp.
Actually, somebody died from,
Yeah, they came down with the Nile virus.
from the marsh. Yep.
Yep.
Is it game time yet?
Phil says there's over 88 pools. So as you can see, there's pools. It's like golf. There's golf everywhere. You turn a corner, there's a golf course. You can't keep track of all of them. Not here any. Now, down they're going to change that. They're not going to put near as many golf courses down there because, because it gives a prisoner a wide open place to run.
You quit spreading rumors. That is so untrue. That is so untrue. We're going to have 2 championship golf courses just a stone's throw from where we are right now. One on one side of the turnpike, the other on the south side of the turnpike. We got all kinds of golf courses. Don't listen to him.
Is it game time yet?
Woo!
Ira, we're going to let you go, buddy.
All your information.
Because we're coming up at the 2-hour mark, and we're going to have to do this last game so we can end this thing, or these
Bye,
people are going to start throwing rocks at me.
Bye, Linda.
Thank you
Maybe we'll get you to
Ira.
come
We
back
really
again.
appreciate it.
And the first chance you get, take me over there to Margaritaville so I can do video.
I'll be coming.
Beg. Ah.
Bye, Ira.
See you, Skip.
Okay. Wait a minute.
He's a nice guy and knowledgeable guy.
He's a good guy. He puts up with us.
Yeah, he does. I think poor Zach, remember Zach when he was on here the other day? Oh my gosh, I think he scared the poor guy to death. He thought he was in a loony bin.
He's all right. He's just not used to,
He's a young guy. He'll get used to it.
Yeah. But he's got a girlfriend now. She'll beat it out of him.
But they're both good resources for everybody, Skip. So good ideas bringing them on.
Don't
Okay.
encourage him, Linda. Honest to God. It gets a
We
swell
have to
head.
encourage him to do classy things.
Who am I playing for?
We are playing
Oh, another game. Another game?
mixed words.
Oh, okay.
So each one of you pick a player. If the
Start
pick me,
with the pick-me-pick-me's.
if the chat moves, pick me. We need 2 players.
Okay, should we tell you so that we don't pick the same one?
Yeah, you can. It doesn't make no difference, really. You don't. No, keep it a secret.
Oh, I lost. Okay.
Oh, I see one pick me. I see another pick me. I see a lot of
I
pick
see a lot
me's.
of pick-me's. These people don't have a life. They're still here. Oh, my God.
Okay, I picked one. Do you want to know who it is?
No, keep it a secret.
I got one, too.
Okay, we all got one now. Okay. We're going to play mixed words.
Okay.
By the way, I had another game because I was going to give some stuff away today. I had another game right here that I was going to do with Melody for celebrating coming back from Vegas. I was going to play her a couple hands of blackjack. And maybe I'll do it with you 2 after this game. You got to be a blackjack, she'll be a blackjack, and I'll be the dealer. We'll all pick somebody, and then we'll do. Oh, never mind.
Even with my toes in my hands, I don't have 21, so I can't play because I can't count.
By the way, in the paper says Yingling, America's oldest brewer, invades. That's what it says. BREWER. Brewer invades the West Coast. Hey, West Coast beer lovers! It's pronounced Yingling. Yingling and Son, America's oldest operating brewery, is sending some cold ones your way for the first time since it began making beer in 18 1829. Now, I can only.
Where
Huh?
did they start making beer in 1829?
China.
No, it was in Pennsylvania somewhere. Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're
The
called
brewery-
Yingling from Pennsylvania?
About 2 hours northwest of Philadelphia.
Yep.
It announced,
Pennsylvania beer.
it announced its venture with Coors to break out beyond the traditional 22-state distribution in the East. So finally, California's getting something worth reporting.
I don't drink beer. I drink wine. I don't drink beer.
I drink alcohol.
There we go.
Okay, y'all got somebody to play with, right?
Yeah. Who are you
Play
playing
with
for, Deb?
or
Oh.
play for.
That
Who are
didn't
you
sound
playing
right.
for?
I should rephrase that.
Yes.
Y'all picked a player, right?
Yes.
Oh God, that's so dumb.
Typical.
So who are you playing for? Deb, who are you playing for?
Are we allowed to tell?
No, I said keep it a secret 3 times. 3 times.
I
Don't listen
listen.
to her. She's negotiating again. Don't listen to her.
She's being a lawyer.
I'm
I
trying to
couldn't
think.
help it. Sorry.
It's just if I told somebody else, I wouldn't have to remember, but I'll try.
I'll have
Get
to have
the,
a second one in case you picked my person.
Let me get the game up here. Got the game. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
here's Chucky. I still can't figure out how he got ate by a cat.
That's Horatio.
Whatever. Look,
Thing.
that's as fast as he goes, right?
That's regular speed. That's his speed.
Any coyote, anything could just walk up and take this thing.
No.
I don't get it. Oh, I forgot to do that. Would you write it with Ira? And he's gone. Doggone it.
What were you gonna do?
Okay. Well, let me ask you guys. I was going to do a write it. I want to start doing a would you write it when with the guests when they leave. I thought about having them also do the game. Let me find it here. I've got a
Oh,
thing.
it's so good to be organized, isn't it? Barbara! $10 super
Barbara.
sticker! Yay, Barbara!
Where's it at? I don't even see it. I don't over here on mine. Barbara Abner. Wait a minute. I got to go back to where the funny noises are at. Oh, it's not loud enough. Thank you, Barbara Ebner.
Thank you for the super chat.
Stickers.
We went a long time, didn't see no stickers.
I do. Stickers. I like stickers more than you.
The next super chat, Deb's going to sing it. And we're all going to sit here and
Put me
stare at her.
on mute.
Karaoke. Here we come. Okay,
Yeah.
let's play.
Well, I'm looking for it. I had a lot of
I've
stuff in
already
here.
forgotten who I'm playing for. Come on.
Wait a minute. I got to find them on banners. I got to go down here.
Okay, so I'll answer. Meadow 37. I can give you some insight, but I don't do estate planning. So my area of specialty was actually international business. So
Yowza.
yeah, so I can help you. I can help you in concept, but I can't help you. And actually, I can't officially practice anymore. I'm quote inactive. So
Well, at least you weren't disbarred.
Okay, this is mixed words. And just like before, the capital letters is the first letter of each word. And this is going, and everything here, let me see, make sure I'm saying this correct. Because if I don't get it exactly right, Linda's going to call me on it.
yes. Oh, are you putting them all in one place, or are they divided?
They're divided.
Okay.
Okay, everything here has something to do with the villages.
Uh-oh. I'm so
Okay.
out of it.
Well, but this way, it has something to do with entertainment in the villages. So it's not restaurants or something like that.
Okay.
Okay. 2 words.
Savannah.
Center.
Oh,
Savannah Center.
that should be
Now we got to get something straight here. I'm not splitting points. I'm not going to do this well. I got half. She got half. So
it should be 50-50.
Look at at my sweet little
Oh,
gnome, Jerome.
he's cute.
Where's the camera? Jerome the
Oh,
gnome.
that's a cute one.
Isn't that cute?
Yes. Oh, good luck charm, huh?
I'm going to say, use your name as the dinger.
Ding ding.
Because, yeah, use your name as a dinger or ding ding. I don't care that way. Because this.
Deb.
Yeah. So that
No,
first one.
I can't say Linda that many.
Yeah, that first one, nobody got nothing.
I should get more than first word is long.
Nothing. You got nothing.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, this one here is 3 words.
Brownwood Paddock Square. Ding, 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 ding.
Linda?
Brownwood Paddock Square.
Okay.
I gave her all the words.
It's hard to
You
say.
didn't use your name or your dinger. That was Melody was here. She could keep score.
Oh,
I had that, Linda.
we
You
never
stole that right
we
from
never
me.
remember.
You stole that right from me.
She did.
Have to be quick.
2 words.
Ding, 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 ding.
Deb?
Brown Storm Theater.
Wait, I got to find the thing here.
I knew it was theater, but I couldn't figure out the first word.
No, you didn't.
I did. I knew the
No,
theater
you
part.
didn't.
But if I said that, then he would take our points away again. Makes up his own rules. You notice that?
Yes.
Makes up his own rules.
Next one is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5
Barbara,
words.
we did get a super sticker. Thank you, Barbara. She wants to know if you got her super stickers.
I
Yes,
did. I just did the
Barbara did.
super sticker thing. Didn't I just do the super sticker thing a while ago and say thank you, Barbara, and said all the music and all that kind
She
of stuff?
missed it. She missed it. We were probably being noisy.
Oh. No, Barbara, we did. We played music and okay. Hear that? That was a $10 worth of coins right there, Paul. Hear that? Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat.
Stickers. Stickers. I like stickers. Yes, I do.
Okay, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't do 5 words. That's a lot.
One
All
to
right.
one.
5 words. Don't
5
forget.
words.
Ding, 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 or yell your name. Because the first time I hear one, that I'm going to call you.
Oh, ding, Deb.
Deb.
Sharon Rose
Infirmary.
Extra Center.
Infirmary Astra.
Performing Arts Center. Sharon Rose Performing Arts Center.
I think that should be split.
If you add that with our first one, we have a point. I got that one.
You did. That was good. That was good. I can't remember who I'm playing for now.
What? Serious?
Just pick anybody. It doesn't matter. We don't know.
You better remember those names. Don't put me in that spot. Okay, get out of here. This was going to be
How many have I got?
how many? 2. We've only played 3 games or 3 things. You got 2. She's got 1. You got 2.
2.5, 1.5, but he
1 and 2. And this is what did I say a while ago? 1, 2, 3 words.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dab.
Old Mill Playhouse.
That one too. I can never get those long ones.
That brings up a joke. I'm not even going there, baby girl.
She's killing me.
Okay, and this
I'm
one's
so
going to
smart.
You are.
be
You're the lawyer, and I'm the smart one. So go
My mind
figure.
can't scramble or unscramble. It can scramble. It just can't unscramble.
4 words.
I'll let
Linda?
you have it.
Linda?
Well, I know the last 2.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Spanish Springs Town Square.
Okay.
Boy, it's like pulling teeth.
Sometimes on them long ones, all you got to do is just get 1 word, and the rest of them just kind of falls together.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if you look at that,
We ought to
look at
do this
that.
sometime. We ought to do this sometime where we give him the words and see if
Yeah.
he can undo them.
We'd only have to do one because he'd never get it. Somebody wants to know where Melody is. Melody is not feeling well because evidently what happened in Vegas didn't stay in Vegas. It
Oh,
followed
no.
her back.
Oh, no. Ooh, I hope she didn't get anything.
Get anything?
Yeah, like COVID stuff.
Oh, no. She
fell off the pole.
yeah, she fell off the pole. The stage was right there and the lighting wasn't right, and she slipped and fell right off. This one is.
Is this the tiebreaker?
2.
Oh, Deb's ahead by 1.
It's almost a tie.
2 words.
That's another one.
Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Deb?
Rialto Theater.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that one. I knew it was a theater. I didn't get the Rialto.
How could you not?
I gotta get back there. I am so out of it. He's cute.
Isn't he cute? He was a birthday present.
My little guy has a poop hole.
We know. We learned that the last time you brought him out. Yeah.
Matter of fact, he put the little balls in there and wind him up. He'll walk across the floor and he'll drop one out every now and then.
And Greg, I have not had too much wine. I haven't had enough wine, or I could think like Deb. Greg said I had too much wine.
1, 2, 3,
Why
4
makes
words.
you smarter? Oh, ding, 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 ding.
Deb?
The Village Pole Club.
Oh, ding, 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 ding,
Polo
ding,
Club.
ding, 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 ding,
Polo?
No,
Polo
ding, ding,
Club.
ding, ding, ding,
The
ding,
Village
ding,
Polo
ding.
Club.
Pool club, the pool.
I said
club.
that the first time.
I get that one.
I said Village Polo Cup.
You said, oh, I thought it was pool. Polo.
See?
Oh,
You're the lawyer, and I'm smarter.
my God.
So go figure.
And neither of us got that one.
Have I won yet?
Did you say polo? Oh,
Right when you were yelling that it was no pool with 2 O's. That's pool with 2 O's.
Okay. This one
there
could be.
is
This could be a.
Village pool club too.
This one here could be a little tricky, but I got faith in you. You'll get it. 1, 2, 3 words. Oh, come on,
Ding,
Deb.
ding, ding, ding.
Deb.
Christmas tree lighting.
Today's
That
forecast.
was very good. That was very good. Okay.
Wine has made me so much smarter.
Before she slaughters me, let's just give her the win.
Okay.
To make this, do you have to make this an outright slaughtering?
We only got 2 more. So, and the score is 6-2.
Well, I can't win, even if I get the other 2.
No, but it's so much fun to watch you struggle.
It's the time difference.
My
That's
brain
what it
is
is.
so out of the villages. I can't get my villages stuff in my thinking.
There's too much smoke out there. You're breathing too much smoke. Okay. Get your hands on the buzzer because this one will be a quickie.
Oh, you're gonna make me do this.
It's going to be quickie.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Ding, 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 ding.
Deb?
Scooter.
What is it?
Scooter.
Oh, it wasn't 2 J's.
It's Scooter the DJ, man. I mean, he's one of the most popular around here.
I
Everybody
know,
likes
yeah.
Scooter.
Okay, but it's Scooter and the what?
It's a scooter.
The DJ. Scooter the DJ.
And the DJs. See, if you had that on there, I would have gotten it.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
the
right.
DJs.
Oh, yeah. God. 1, 2, 3, 4 words.
Rocky and
Guess what? I hit the wrong button.
Guess what? Linda can have that
That's supposed to
one.
be that button right there.
Linda
Oh,
can have
Lord.
that one.
It didn't make no
Yeah, I
difference.
can have that. Doesn't matter anyway.
Okay, Deb won. So who was you playing for?
Congratulations.
I was
Deb.
playing for Tony Pablon.
That's who I was playing for too.
You was not. Spell that last name.
Pabon.
What she said.
He won either way.
Yeah.
So we've
Tony,
had
Playing for that person.
so we've had only 2 winners today. Two games.
yeah. And Tony,
Okay.
make sure that they get your email address so they can send you whatever these wonderful prizes are going to be.
Yeah, you got to send me your email. Let me find it here, and I'll put it on here so you can.
And our thanks to everybody for hanging in here. Yes, Judy P, I do need a drink. Are we still on for December, Judy? I think we are. I'm going to get back there one way or the other.
Have a drink, Linda. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And then you can be as smart as me.
Did we ever decide
You
how
were
we
going to
were going
make
to
me
give
a
these?
special drink. A cranberry something or other.
Did we ever decide how we was going to give these away? Oh, I got a box. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I got a box to open real quick.
Did you have a written agenda before this meeting started?
Have you
me or
ever,
him?
Did you remember Ryan and Holly and everybody you were going to
didn't I say
give a
something?
shout out to that I reminded you of?
Yeah, didn't I say something about Ryan?
No.
I thought I did when I gave the book away.
Did he?
That was
Chat.
just,
Did I give Ryan Erisman credit about the book? Did I or not? I don't know. I don't remember now. Ded's got me confused.
easy.
Well, give him credit.
Easiest job I ever had.
If I haven't, let me say now that Ryan Erisman, he has his own little web thing, and I don't know if he does YouTube or not, but I know he's got his own little email list where he sends all kinds of information to people that he does business with or people that does business with him. And in this last article, Linda pointed out, she sent it to me, that apparently he gave us credit for what we do around the villages here. I guess we were number one. I swear I don't know why we're number one, except that maybe I'm the oldest guy here doing it. That's why he did it. But hopefully, but anyway, he writes this book and other books. This Inside the Bubble book. He writes that book right there. Ryan Harrison.
And wasn't there somebody named Holly that you were supposed to say, hey?
Yes. Where's it at?
Judy.
Thank you for reminding me. Dan and Lola.
Holly, I was close.
Hey. So I said, hey.
Worth the wait. That was so worth us waiting for.
We did a meet and greet with them down at the World of Beer a couple days ago down there, and they asked a lot of questions. They're on the fence about buying here, not buying here, whatever. And so we had a meet and greet with them. They were fun. This is our second time being here, and they bought me beer. So, if they're buying me beer, I'm in. And so we went down there and talked to them. And by the way, when we was at the World of Beer, at any time we was there was never more than 6 people inside at any given time.
Wow.
And when we left there, we were the only ones there, and it wasn't
Social
closing time.
distancing. They're just practicing social distancing. So all you grandkids, don't get worried about your grandparents. They are social distancing. We're all safe.
I don't know. I mean, I understand the social distancing and wearing a mask and all that. I got no problem. But if they don't start supporting these businesses, I'll tell you what's going to happen. These people are going to disappear. They're going to close these businesses down. And then when this is over, and the day's coming that this will be over, and once it's over, they're going to come back down here in the wintertime going, well, gee, what happened to 2J's? What happened to my favorite place over here?
Support your local business.
They're not doing it. That's a fact.
Sue and I are.
No, you're not. You go off campus all the time. Both of you do. Where'd you go this week?
Kilwins
No, you
in
didn't.
Spanish Springs. We were
No,
there
you-
today.
No. You said a while ago when we had the pre-show talk that you said, boy, you should have been at the restaurant we was at today. It was wonderful. And you said where it was at, and I forget.
It absolutely one of the best restaurants. We need to support this one. It's called, Mission Barbecue. They
Can I-
support the military. Every
get my-
day at 12 o'clock, they play the American anthem and they all stand up.
Can
for
I
the
get
American anthem.
my golf cart there?
Yes, because you'll probably get hit by a car, and that's okay.
So this was in the Villages, but I can't get my golf cart there.
Park it in Steinmart and just walk across the street when the light turns red. I don't care.
Okay.
It's getting on to 9:30. I'm getting tired and angry, so come on, let's go.
Are you hangry? Are you
I'm
hungry and
angry.
angry? You're
Yes.
hangry.
I'm hangry.
No, she's not. She just wants more wine. She's out. That's what it is.
I know, I don't have any wine. Oh, Greg is asking about my daffodils. No, my daffodils are not real. They're actually silk. But they look real, don't they? And they've got water in the bottom, so they look even more real. So, but no, they're not real.
It's California. Yeah, California's full of a lot of fake.
Some real ones, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
California's full of a lot of fake boobs, fake butts, fake facelifts.
Are we done yet, Skip?
No. I got a letter from Linda Holmes. Actually, she's from the Villages. I'm looking at her return envelope or return thing. She's from the Villages. Huh. What was it here? It says, thank you. So Skip and Sue and friends. Apparently she thinks you guys are my friends.
Linda and me.
So I want to let you know how much you're appreciated. You're the best. I'm not sure who your is.
Do you know what that means, Skip? You're a goat. Greatest of all times. A goat.
All y'all.
All y'all. That's three of us. All y'all.
Thank you for the YouTubes, Linda and Glenn Holmes. 13 years in Villages, old Hadley, new Finney.
Oh, cool. New Fenny people. Yay.
Apparently
Okay,
they're in
cool.
their second home. So they only got one more to go, right?
Are you going to get another one?
I don't know.
He does. He has the RV. That's his third because he had a villa, he has his house, and he has an RV. That's three.
Yeah, but he really wants that 3-car garage.
I really want that RV garage.
Oh, well, then you have to pay some bucks. There aren't very many of those houses around.
Yeah, I know. If I could find me an acre house around the Villages, not in the Villages, where I can have one built. Like I told Sue, I said, I don't have to live in the Villages for you and Deb to go shopping.
Come pick me up. You know, Linda, what time is it in California?
3 in the afternoon.
6:23.
Well, it's 9:23 here. I want to be in my pajamas. Are we wrapping this up?
Yeah, I'm just open this box.
You're gonna lose all your subscribers here, Skip. They don't want to watch all this.
So should I do a separate video of doing the box opening then?
Yes,
Yep,
because I have a box
separate video.
opening I want you to do one time too. I do butcher box.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be a nice box opening. Let's save that for another day.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Okay, well, we'll get out of here then. Deb, I have to say, for a co-host, you're probably one of the worst I've had.
I take that as high praise coming from you.
Yeah. You haven't done nothing but whine after the first hour of the show. Whine about being out of wine. Just whine. All right, Linda, tell Frank we said hi.
Tell him he said hi. Tell Sue we miss her. We know that she's monitoring, but we want to see her pretty face on the show next time. I swear, if I could slap you, I would.
Would you?
Yes.
I have to come on, boys, and talk to you sometime, and we'll go outside and you can talk to me like a real man.
So sad. So sad.
Oh, well. Okay. Well, Linda, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get out of here, I guess, because Deb's going to get mad. She mad because she's missed Jeopardy. You know that's what it is.
My favorite show, Jeopardy.
So why don't you record it?
Is there a show next month, or are you guys hitting the road?
I haven't made up my mind yet. If I might do a show on the road.
Oh,
I've
okay.
done it before. I mean, it won't be like this. I mean, with all the fancy schmancy stuff, which I know you all just love.
Uh-huh.
You have to make up your mind. You have a mind?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's about sums it up right there. I'm gone. Night, everybody. See ya.
Hi, Deb.
You have to listen to those. Did you cut out, or did you cut her out? Did
Yes,
she just,
absolutely. Yes,
she just
absolutely.
left the studio?
She just left. She got. You know what? She had 2 or 3 glasses of wine. She got to go pee. That's what it is. Everybody's figured that out, right? She got to go pee.
Oh, Skip Smith. Skip Smith.
Oh well. Okay. Well, we're going to get out of here, I guess. I'm going to start the outro, and I'll say goodbye to everybody. And I want to thank all the moderators. I got to do this thing. Where's it at? I have to write this stuff down right now. Thank all the moderators. I want to thank all the sponsors. Oh, that's right. We didn't have any. Thank all the Patreon members. And I want to thank all the super chats and all the super stickers. Thank Deb and Linda for coming. Thanks to special guest Ira Miller for putting up with all this craziness and answering all the questions. And once again, if you want to be a sponsor, it's $50. That's all it is. Talk to Linda. She is the negotiator here. She will take care of it.
Dale Myford is going to be there tomorrow. He wants to buy you a beer, Skip.
Who?
Dale Myford.
Be here tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow's what? Thursday? Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I think I do.
All right. Buy him a good Yingling lager, and he'll be happy.
Well, actually, this is the time of the month where I've been drinking a lot of, a lot, but, Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Oh, okay. So that's
Yeah.
what you want him to buy you?
Well, if they have it, that's a problem around here. These country clubs buy it up, and then when the distributors go to these other places that I go to, they can't get it.
Oh, where do you get the whatever you just said?
So when Sue goes to the store, she'll look for me. If it's in a grocery store, when Dixie or wherever she's at, and
Yeah.
if it's there, she just goes ahead and a case is like 12. So she'll grab a case, throw it in the thing for me, bring it
But
home.
where's Dale going to buy you one?
Well, if I go to these places around here, I usually ask. I do know Beer World has it because I had it the last time I was down there.
Okay.
But that don't mean that Evans Prairie Country Club will have it. That's what I'm saying. It varies depending, But hey, Yingling's always good.
Okay.
And
Well, you'll have to coordinate with him then.
Yeah, and if they don't have any here, then I'll just get a case and go down to your house and pick the front door lock, and we'll just have a party down there.
Water my plants for me then.
Yeah. We're going to throw beer at the guys on the golf courses out front. we're going to stand and yell at them. All right, Linda, tell Frank we said hi.
I sure will.
Be
Bye-bye.
good. See you when you get back, if you ever come back.
Soon. I'm going to be there soon.
Well, we'll see. All right. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, I guess that's going to be it. So let me get the outro started. And to the rest of you, thanks for showing up. Thanks for putting up with this craziness. Don't forget to send me those addresses for the prizes that you all won. And I'll get them out ASAP. So until then, what show am I doing here? I've got 2 outros. Oh, here it is.
All right, we're Dan and Lola Georgi from Alexandria, Virginia. We're on our second lifestyle visit down here. We just absolutely love the villages. And you want to say hi to a couple folks.
Oh, hi to our daughters, Alex and Olivia. We're having a great time. Our second visit down here and more to come.
We're getting close.
Yeah. And
thanks for meeting with Skip and Sue tonight.
Yes, and see you.
And we'll see you on the other side.